Boston elbow won't go, rebound Alamon. That length of Jackson against McDonald. Been very interesting to watch.
McDonald 2 points, 2 assists in the first half.
Here's Wnba. Runs into traffic there and a foul called against Boston. And Jackson was back there doing jumping jacks.
Plum is like gravity. Everything just flows her way.
Here's McDonald. Over to Mitchell. Wnba and Boston. That matchup we continue to watch. They're battling down low. Bounce pass deflected by Jackson right into the hands of Boston. 3 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Step back from the elbow. In and out. Rebound Jackson. And there's going to be a foul there against McDonald. Plum now with 9 assists. Her season high is 12, in case you're wondering.
And her career high?
13. 8 on the shot clock for Alamon. Around the Wnba screen. Whips it in deep to Wnba. Wnba, wild shot in this matchup. We had a chance to talk to her earlier today at shoot-around. She definitely enjoys this matchup with De'Erica Wnba. They get Alamon on the foul there. Her second personal. And the first team foul against.
Just love the trajectory of her career, but just who she is as a person.
Mitchell, slot 3 is good.
She's back.
Her first bucket of this second half. Give her 16 now in the game. Alamon around the Wnba screen. Here's Stevens catching against Howard. Oh, a little shimmy. Stevens underneath. Stevens hanging off glass.
And this is what makes Azurá Stevens a different player this year. She's not content to just take pull-up jumpers. She is playing some power ball on these drives.
Stevens in double figures now with 10. Here's Mitchell. Over to Howard, looking high, low, has Boston. Beautiful feed. Nice soft hands there from Boston. And she gets the deuce. Plum going to that step back, in and out and back, it out again. Whoa. I mean, that thing did a dance, didn't it? Meanwhile, Mitchell the other way. Front rim. Ari McDonald, the smallest player on the floor, getting the offensive rebound and put back.
And here come the Fever.
8-point game here in downtown LA. Here's Jackson, the kick out to Alamon. They give her space for 3. Can't make them pay though, and the rebound is there for Howard. Howard looking to go baseline against Stevens. Banging with Stevens. Off balance jump hook, no, but a whistle and a foul.
Boy, they had 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
Like you say that about Natasha Howard often, right? All of a sudden you look up and she's got a double-double. Here's Plum, stripped on her way up, hits the deck, no call. Fever with it the other way. The trailer is Mitchell, just inside the foul line, couldn't get it. Here's Alamon. Around the Wnba screen, Alamon in the paint. Trail shot from Stevens, good.
She makes it look easy. Nice job by Alamon to find the trailing Stevens.
3rd triple tonight for Stevens.
She shoots well against Indiana.
Sparks now 8 of 17 from 3. Here's Boston, spins into a double team, and let's see, they're gonna get Stevens here.
Azurá Stevens just
for the Sparks as we check in with Allie, who's got more.
But then looking at last year, her first year with Caitlin, she was playing a lot in a 2-man game. And so this offseason, Steph said, we told her to watch clips of Nikola Jokic because this year the Fever were going to be asking her to be a facilitator as well. Steph says Aaliyah has taken the challenge. She's stepped up. She's become a hub for the squad on both ends of the floor without question. That growth is truly just speaking for itself right now, Rashawn.
Absolutely, Allie. They use her as a hub. They play through her, and there's the playmaking ability there. How about that? You see the assist numbers up this year for Boston, and that was a nice dime there. Jackson has the baseline. Jackson the reverse.
Nice job by LA to respond with a score and not let Indiana continue to go on a run.
Mitchell has the mismatch against Stevens, trying to go off the bounce, gets the blow by in the bucket.
Right hand, left hand, doesn't matter.
Jackson on the break. Jackson No call there. Misses the layup. Quickly back the other way is McDonald. In the corner, Mitchell. Quick trigger three. She does that just as well as about anybody in the league, folks. Kelsey Mitchell. Timeout, LA. Taking care of the basketball beautifully, just 2 turnovers. Let's see what kind of corrections the Sparks can make here coming out of that timeout. Here's Alama. Top of the key, Plum, catch and shoot 3. How about that for an ATO?
LA works a lot on those, and they ran a couple of new ones today at shoot-around just to get them installed so Indiana would see something different.
Cameron Brink back in there, checking in during that last timeout. Here's Mitchell with it. She's had the hot hand here in this third quarter. A little crossover there. Mitchell, the step back between the circles, short, but skying in there is Lexi Hall for the offensive rebound. McDonald using the screen. McDonald.
That looked like a travel.
And that's a travel. She got happy feet. 17 points, 10 assists for LA here tonight. 68-59 our score here in the third quarter. And you can just see just the attention being shown to Kelsey in this league. It's, oh, what a block there by Howard. Natasha from the line tonight. Here's Plum in deep, too strong. And snatching that board there is Kelsey Mitchell. And Mitchell trying to get downhill against Brink. Nice job by Brink to hold her up momentarily. Mitchell going to try it again. Instead finds Boston. Under 3.5 left here in this third.
What a play by Alama.
Deflection there by Al. There's Mitchell curling. 4 on the shot clock. And a traveling violation there.
Again, the impact of Cameron Brink in the paint.
How about Brink, her 3rd game back,
Well,
able to stay with Kelsey Mitchell there.
But there's no pressure on her offensively. Just go in and help this team defensively. There's plenty of offense, and it will come eventually.
Plum, they trap her off the screen, finds Hamby. Hamby looking to get downhill, leaves it for Brink. Nowhere to go, so she'll dribble it back out. Cross court to Jackson, 5 on the shot clock. Jackson the hezzy, Jackson in deep. Jackson with the left hand and has a little something to say. And they're going to give her a technical foul for taunting here.
Red hot. In a ball game with 37 assists and just 11 turnovers between these two red hot teams.
Mitchell with the pull up. Kelsey Mitchell now with 24.
She makes basketball look easy.
11 in this third quarter. It's not this easy, folks.
It is not.
Trust me, I tried. Under 2.5 left in this third. Here's Jackson, open for 3. Back heel, long rebounds out to Hamby, who deflects it to Plum. Looks over to Brink. Jackson wants it on the low block, has the position, and let's see, they wave off the bucket. They do. They say a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor, so no bucket there for Jackson.
And there's the dribble.
Overtime in Seattle.
47 minutes in Seattle. Couldn't take her off the floor. Too valuable.
10-point lead here for LA. Here's Mitchell with it. Cross court to Howard. Looking high-low for Dantas. Nothing there. So Howard going to try to take Brink off the bounce. That fall
That's
away. Pretty play. Not much Brink could have done there defensively. And the veteran Howard getting the bucket there. Under 2 minutes left here in this third. Here's the lob.
Screen,
moving screen. That'll be against Cameron Brink, and that's part of the transfers having to grow in the pick and roll game.
Watch Aaliyah Boston and watch De'Erica Hamby, and you'll learn the pick and roll game real fast.
Dantas a 3, that won't go. Rebound taken by Alama, her 6th. Here's Plum, nice crossover. Plum in the lane. Oh, what a move there by Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum up to 19. Here's Dantas. Oh, rejected there by Brink. To the floor. Colson, the defender, as Alamon gets it across the timeline. Inching towards a minute to play here in this third. Here's Jackson. Spinning against Howard. One-legged fall away. That is her game, folks. The emergence of Rakia Jackson here in year 2 continues.
She was working on that very shot during shoot-around this morning.
Jackson now with 18. Here's Dantas on the low block. Cutting there is Howard, too strong. Rebound tipped out. That one-legged fall away on the low block. Here's Alamon. Over to Jackson. Plum dancing with it. Kicks it over to Alamon. Puts it on the deck. Back out to Plum. Straight away 3. Front rim. Long rebounds out to Alamon. Shot clock resets to 14. Another bite of the apple here for LA. 6 on the shot clock now. Alamon pointing out instructions. Got to move now. Just 2 left. Sparks took too much time there. It's going to be a shot clock violation.
Turnover.
I think
Mitchell time.
Ball right in the hands of Mitchell. Number 0 in blue. Flips it over ahead to Dantas with 2. Out to Hole with the 1. And they don't even get a shot off.